Traders, investors, peeps, wow. Are you in the Discord? You got to be in the Discord. We said it once, we're going to keep saying it until we see people making lots of money, and then we're going to keep saying it even more. What are we talking about? This isn't Hyliion. Peeps, this is the Discord. This is the scan tools, and these are the watch lists that those scan tools auto-generate. Guys, there's no tricks, there's no catch. I'm just too busy in order to get in on this juice, and I want to live vicariously through someone, all right? I need y'all to get this juice so I can feel like I got some of the juice. You understand? But this is all free, man. I just want you guys to make money. So, if you're not in the Discord, get in the Discord, and if you don't have Thinkorswim and you're not using these tools, please use them. Webull's got pre-market movers, and lots of different platforms have different movers and whatnot. But there's nothing that shows unusual volume, and that's the only way to catch stuff like this, is by detecting unusual volume. I mean, don't get me wrong, the movers watch list, the movers scan is great. It's going to catch lots of stuff and things. But it's not going to catch stuff like this before it happens, and that's how you find this. And here, anyone that's scared to like, oh dude, I don't want to install your link, bro, you're going to give me a virus and take all my money, bro. But look, so here you go. Do this thing, do that stuff with this kind of stuff and things, save it, and it'll auto-generate a watch list for you, just like all of these. Anyways, enough of that. I just want my people eating. Let's talk about what's going on in the market in Hyliion. So let's talk about futures. So everyone heard about this news right here. Let's find 723. Of course, they knew about it before, but there you go. So there's about 7 o'clock. Futures rejoice, absolutely going to the moon. And we finally break this level here. So here you go, like around 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock. So we ran up massively, blew off some steam, tried to start consolidating. However, it was pointed out here that the vaccine isn't a slam dunk and it's not ready yet, it's not here. So while it is still, really good news and the market's rejoiced, it's not an open and shut case quite yet. And I mean, clearly you can see futures has blown off all of that momentum and we're kind of back in the same range that we were before all this. So, so just keep in mind, cases are ramping here, clearly ramping abroad. We have new restrictions in Germany, France, Hungary, Portugal, the list goes on. Sweden, I mean, there's lots of stuff and things going on, so just keep that in mind, all right? We are not out of the woods yet. Lots of good stuff and things going on, but just stay guarded, stay ready. So this is the only thing that I have from the time and trades, was this cover, this large buy in the morning, and keep that 23.45 in mind. It is getting increasingly expensive to short this thing. I mean, I guess it's coming down, but generally speaking, it's expensive. So what's interesting is if you're trying to control a stock and you really have to push the thing down in order to be able to make money, then you can switch your strategy up. You could do a big buy at open. Then when the sell pressure starts to come in, they can do some convincing and start to shed shares, 1,000, down 1,000, down 1,000, and force the thing down more. As it naturally bounces off some of these levels and more money starts to flow in, well, they still have a lot of shares that they control. And look, if they're closing it up here, that's still $1 per share, and they have 90,000 of them, right? So effectively, you're not shorting. You're just placing large sell orders. And so I think that could work because the volume is still fairly low. It's not really low, but it's low. When you've been conditioning people to this behavior for so long, I think it's a little bit easier to get away with it. Not only that, but that's just one of the large positions that's trying to control this thing. There's lots of bandwagon shorters and, other people that are trading this thing and whatnot, so you have to keep that in mind too. So the good news is, the last time we did this kind of shenanigans, it was on the 22. We tested it, we turned, and we ran up the next day. We've tested this 2-3 times now. I think we have a really good chance at breaking it tomorrow. And that's assuming that we can keep this kind of sideways bull run that the futures are doing. Now, what's important is to watch this guy here. We talked about how important the 1 hour is, and man, we're losing some ground. We need some news, we need some stuff, we need some things. Now, thankfully, earnings is right around the corner, I believe on the 12th, and that could be either good or bad. We will have to see. We saw Workhorse miss their earnings today, but they actually still ran up and had a green day. And that's pretty much in turn of the earnings call. So the report was bad, but their future projections and the stuff and things in their call was very positive. And so they ran up on that. I don't really see us crushing earnings, but I see our projected earnings and, the stuff and things moving forward that they're going to outline. That could be what really drives this thing. So we'll have to see. Lots of stuff and things to keep in mind, but, I can't complain. We're We are covering some ground. We are making some moves. Yes. So that's it for this one, guys. I hope you enjoyed. I will catch you in the next video.